So go ahead, get yourself comfortable, hug your knees into your chest, and just gently start rocking side to side. Relax your shoulders down. And then go ahead and come right away to figure four. We'll place the right ankle on top of the left thigh. Open up your right knee out to the side and hug your left knee into your chest. And just take a couple of moments here, hugging the left knee into chest. Maybe rock a little bit forward and back. Take a deep breath. And then release the clasp of the hands. Keep the figure four. Lower your left foot down to the floor. Squeeze the glutes onto the left side and then lift your hips up. Inhale, gently tap the hips to the floor, and as you exhale, lift your hips up. Keep on going like this with the breath. Inhale, softly tap the hips down to the floor. Exhale, lift it up. And continue like this with the breath. Maybe keep your eyes closed. And notice how you feel today. Notice any thoughts that come to you. Notice your breath. We'll continue here with just 3 more lifts of the hips up and down. And then we'll switch sides. Release the pose and switch the left ankle onto the right thigh. Open up the left knee out to the side and hug your right knee into your chest. Interlace fingers. Again, take a few breaths here. In and out through the nose. Softly rock your right knee forward and back to feel a nice stretch on the left side of your hips. And then with control, release your hands, lower your foot down to the floor, squeeze the glutes on the right side, and lift your hips up. Inhale, very softly tap the floor. Exhale, lift your hips up. Be mindful here not to arch your back. So we really want to engage the glutes and lift, and focus on the engagement versus how high we lift the hips. Again, come back to your breath. Notice the quality of your breathing as you move. Notice the depth of your breath. And go for about 5 more lifts of the hips here. See if you can keep your hips even every time you lift. And last time, lift up and softly lower down. Release the figure four, hug both knees into your chest. Extend your arms out wide and twist both knees to the right. Turn your gaze to the left. Take a breath. And exhale, come back to center. Twist the other way. Again, turn your gaze in the opposite way of your knees. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Lower your feet down. And we'll start adding little tailbone or pelvic tilts. As you inhale, allow your back to arch. So keeping a very neutral spine with a little bit of gap between the floor and your back. And as you exhale, tilt tailbone forward. Inhale, relax. Arch your low back a little bit. And as you exhale, lift tailbone up, press your low back down to the floor. We'll go 3 more times like this with the breath. Inhale, relax. Exhale, tilt. Inhale, relax. Exhale, tilt, tailbone forward. One last time. Inhale. And as you exhale, tilt your tailbone forward, press your low back to the floor, and then lift your knees so that your knees are right over your hips. Keep pressing the low back down. And here we're going to extend both arms up. Connect the low back with the floor firmly, and then extend your right leg, left arm down toward the floor, but still keep them quite far away from the floor so you can sustain your low back to the floor. Exhale, bring your knee and hand back to center. Inhale, switch sides, extend your opposite limbs. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, right arm, left leg, extend. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, back to center. Keep on going just like this with your breath, and definitely with a lot of focus on pressing low back down to the floor. So the low back should not pop up off the floor at all. We'll go for about 5 more here. You should really feel your abdominals working, and your low back should be rested, like it shouldn't take any of the load, should just press onto the floor. And let's go for 3 more on each side. Inhale long, exhale together. Inhale long, exhale back to center. 2 more on each side. See if you can, with every exhale, draw your navel down closer to the floor. That's the last time. Come back together, knees and hands. Hug your knees into chest. Rock from side to side. And then roll yourself to a side and slowly find your way to hands and knees for a few rounds of cat and cow. On your next inhale, allow your back to arch. Look up, lift tailbone up. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, look up, lift tailbone up. Exhale, round your back. Keep on going with full breaths through the nose. On every breath in, feel the stretch in your abdomen. With every exhale, feel the stretch in your back. Keeping shoulders away from the ears. You're welcome here to add some little movements, some circles with your head and your neck. Circles with your hips as you go through the cat and cow. And it should feel really good in your body. Just add any movements that feel good. Swaying of the hips. And come to child's pose. Move both knees out. Big toes to touch. Extend your arms forward and rest your hips back toward your heels. Forehead to the floor for a full breath. And as you exhale, roll yourself forward and lay down onto your stomach. Release your feet and press the tops of the feet down, hands right on each side of your chest. As you inhale, lift your heart up for cobra pose. Engage your legs so much that your knees lift, squeeze your glutes, point your elbows straight back and hug your arms by the sides of the body. It's very engaged arms. You should feel your triceps working here as well. On your next exhale, child's pose, send your hips back. Inhale, roll yourself forward, cobra pose. Lift your heart up, pinch your elbows by the sides of the body, engage your glutes and your legs. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, cobra. Take just a breath for the cobra, and as you exhale, rock yourself back to child's pose. And go 3 more times like this. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Control your core every time you lift yourself off the floor. Be mindful not to let your back arch too much when you lift, so keeping toned abdomen. Last time, lay down onto your belly, cobra pose. Exhale, child's pose. On your next inhale, roll yourself forward, tuck your toes, downward facing dog, lift your hips up and back, and start pedaling your feet. Relax your head and reach one heel toward the floor, then reach another heel down. Keep on going with little pedals. Feet should stay about hip width apart. And then slowly walk your feet as wide as your mat and twist. Move your right arm to hold your left shin or your left ankle. Keep on twisting, lower both heels toward the floor. Look under your arm in the side of the body. And then switch sides. Twist the other way around, reaching your hand to hold your shin or your ankle. Take a couple more deep breaths. Return back to your down dog and slowly walk your hands back to your feet. Turn your toes out, heels in, and lower all the way down into a squat. Rock a few times side to side. Hands down to the floor, lift your hips. Heel toe your feet so they're together. Bend your knees gently and rise all the way up. Arms over your head. Exhale, hands together in front of your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up, look up. Exhale, fall forward. Walk your hands forward. Lay all the way down onto your stomach. This time, move your arms all the way back. Interlace your fingers behind your low back. Straighten your arms to capacity. Lift your hands off your hips. Lift your shoulders and then lift everything except your hips off the floor. Squeeze your feet together and bring your toes together maybe. Keep on lifting everything up and take a few long breaths through your nose. Lengthen the crown of the head. And take another deep inhale and exhale. Slowly lower all the way down. Make a pillow for your head. Bend your knees and windshield your feet to the left and to the right. Lower your feet down. Child's pose. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. Pedal your feet. On your next inhale, extend your right leg up for three-legged dog. Lift your leg up high. Bend your knee, open up your hips, and draw a big circle with your knee in one direction. And then switch the directions. Extend your leg up high and step your foot forward between your hands. This time lower your back knee down. Instead of coming to a high lunge right away, we'll go into a low lunge. Untuck your back toes. Prop yourself up onto your front thigh and tuck your tailbone forward. Really engage the core, the abdomen. Tailbone forward, shoulders down and away. And only now with engaged abdomen, lean and tilt your hips a little more forward. Reach your arms up. Here with your right hand, hold your left wrist, stretch long and lean slightly to the right. Lift your gaze into the upper left corner of the room for you. We'll take another full breath in. And come back to center. Lower hands down to the floor. Send your hips back. Lift your front toes up. And lean your torso forward so that chin goes toward your knee or your shin. On your next inhale, lengthen. Lift your chest a little bit. Exhale, hinge forward, reaching your chin towards shin. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Keep on going like this with the breath. And remember to keep a tall spine. We don't want to let the back arch or round. We want the stretch to be only in the hamstrings and maybe potentially in your calf. Take one more breath. Inhale, lift. As you exhale, walk your hands forward. Step your right foot firmly down. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee off the floor and keep on walking your hands a little more forward to lift your left leg up high. Standing split, lift your leg even higher and breathe here. Reach the forehead toward your shin again, lifting your back leg even more. Keep control of the body, keep your balance, look forward, lift your hands off the floor and extend your arms alongside your torso. For another breath, keep on balancing. We're going to come up to standing. So hug your left knee into your chest, arms up. Inhale here. As you exhale, step back into a high lunge. Softly step your left foot back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, move your arms back. Shift your weight to your front leg. We're going to balance into warrior three again. Straighten your front leg, lift your left leg back behind you, balance. On the next inhale, rise up to standing. Hug left knee into chest, arms up. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lean forward, balance. Warrior three, lift your back leg up, balance. Inhale, standing, hug your left knee into chest. Exhale, step back into your lunge. Arms up. Exhale, lean forward, arms back. One last time, balance into the warrior three, lift your back leg up. Inhale, standing. Knee into chest, exhale, lunge. This time lower both hands down. Move your hands on the inside of your front foot and lower elbows down to the floor. You're welcome to stay here. If elbows down to the floor is too much, you can stay up onto your hands. Take a couple more breaths wherever you are. And then we're going to transition to a forearm plank onto the left forearm. So rotate and place your left forearm parallel to the short edge of the mat and slowly transition so that you stack your feet one over the other. Forearm down under the left shoulder. Left foot is to the floor, right foot is right on top of it. Lift your top arm up and then move top arm over your head. We'll go with 5 big circles with the top arm. Inhale, arm over your head and forward. Exhale, Move it along the floor. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, down, hovering over the floor. 3 more circles with the top arm. You're doing great. Keep lifting your hips up. One more breath here. Inhale, lift your top arm up. And now roll yourself forward. Lay down onto your stomach. Move your arms back behind you. Interlace fingers right behind your low back, this time with the opposite pinky on top, the weird side. So the other pinky would go on the top side. Interlace fingers tightly. Straighten your arms to capacity and lift everything except your hips off the floor. Tall neck. Reach the crown of the head forward, shoulders stay away from the ears. Reach your arms back and then lift them higher over your hips. Bring your big toes to touch. Engaging the inner thighs. Keep engaging your glutes as well. For another 5 breaths. In and out through your nose. Maybe close your eyes and notice how you feel here. One more deep inhale. And as you exhale, lower all the way down. Make a pillow for your head. Bend your knees. Windshield your feet to the left and to the right. Lower feet down. Shift yourself back to child's pose just for 1 breath. Inhale here. And exhale, roll forward. Downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, pedal your feet. And go ahead, extend now your left leg up, 3-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hips, and start drawing big circles with your knee in one direction. A big circle in the other direction. Extend your leg up, lift it high. Step your foot forward between hands, lower back knee down, untuck your toes, and prop yourself up into a low lunge. Again, like the previous time, tuck your tailbone forward, shoulders down and away, tighten up your abs, and now lean forward. You should feel quite a lot of quad stretch here as well. Reach your arms up, and now with your left hand, hold your right wrist, stretch long, and lean to the left. Breathe. Full breaths in and out through the nose. Inhale back to center. Lower hands down to the floor. Send your hips back. Lift your toes up. So left toes lift. Walk your hands back. And as you inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, fall forward and over your thigh. Tall spine. No arch or round. Reach your forehead toward your shin. And even though it looks like a very passive stretch, I would like for you to engage your legs and imagine you're sliding your front heel toward your back knee. This type of active stretching is way more effective in enhancing mobility, which means really doing wonders for not only the muscles, but for the connective tissue as well. Just passive stretching isn't so effective or so good for your body. So keep your legs engaged. Just 1 more breath. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly walk your hands forward. Step firmly your left foot down. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back leg up in the air. Walk your hands forward. and fall forward. Again, reaching forehead toward your shin. Keep lifting your right leg up high and avoid opening the hips. We don't want to open hips. We want to close it and lift the right leg up from the inner thigh. So take just one more breath. Keep your balance here. Lift your hands slightly off the floor. Extend your arms alongside your torso. Lift your torso a little bit. And as you exhale, come up to standing, right knee into chest. Arms over your head. Inhale, extend your right leg back and step softly into a lunge, high lunge. Lower toes down, lift your arms up, keeping engaged core. As you exhale, lean forward, arms back, balance onto your left foot, lift your back leg. Warrior 3 variation. On your next inhale, come up to standing. Balance, right knee into chest, arms up. Inhale, step back, high lunge, lift your arms up. Exhale, arms back, lean torso forward, warrior 3. Extend your back leg up, lift it. Inhale, standing, knee into chest, arms up. Inhale here. Exhale, back to lunge. High lunge, arms over your head. Inhale, lean forward, arms back. Come back into warrior 3. Lift your back leg up. Breath in. And come back to standing knee to chest. We'll do it just one more time. Inhale, step back into lunge. Lift your arms up. Exhale, warrior 3. Lean forward, arms back. Lift your back leg up. Inhale, standing, knee into chest. Exhale, lunge, arms up. And this time lower both hands down to the floor. Move your hands on the inside of your foot. Just wiggle your left foot further out to the left. Rock here a few times forward and back. And then lower forearms down to the floor if that suits your practice today. Breathe here, wherever you are, on your hands or on your elbows. Keep your legs engaged. Keep on rocking a few times forward and back. And we're going to come to a forearm plank. Anyhow you are comfortable to transition, we're going to a forearm side plank. So place your right forearm parallel to the short edge of the mat. Stack your feet over one another. Balancing onto the right side, extend your top arm up. Keep your hips lifted. We'll go with some big circles with your top arm. Move your arm over your head and then lower down toward the floor. Inhale, lift your arm up and over. Exhale, move it down. Keep on going with the breath. Full circles with the arm. Keep on pushing your body upwards, away from the floor. Do just one more circle with the top arm. And then lower all the way down onto your stomach. Bend your knees. Windshield your feet to the left and to the right. And go ahead, keeping your knees bent. Bring your inner edges of your feet to touch. Move your arms out like a cactus arms. Elbows bent. Palms of the hands should face the floor. As you exhale, lift everything except your hips up. Squeeze your glutes, lift your feet up. Lift your shoulders and pinch between the shoulder blades. At the same time, be mindful not to raise shoulders toward the ears. So move shoulders down and away. Keep on pinching right in the middle of your spine, right in the middle of your back. Squeezing glutes, engaging inner thighs. Keep on breathing. We'll hold for 5 more breaths. Last 2. 1 more breath. And exhale, lower all the way down. Take a moment here. Relax. In your next inhale, rock your hips back. Child's pose. Take a breath. And throw yourself forward, downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. Bending one knee, bending the other. And your next breath in, extend your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hips. Flip your dog if you wish, or stay here with your knee open. Inhale. Exhale, 3-legged dog. Extend your leg up high. Step your foot forward between your hands. Shift all of your weight forward. Walk your hands forward. Lift your back leg up. Standing split. Balance. Lift your hands off the floor. Extend your arms alongside your torso. On your next inhale, rise up. Left knee into chest, arms up. As you exhale, we'll go into a lunge, step back. Inhale, arms up, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Open up your hips. Inhale, reverse your warrior, flip front palm up, slide back, hand down, back leg. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. One last time, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. Stay here in side angle, or maybe lower your right hand down to the floor on the inside of the right foot. Maybe work toward a bind. Wrap your top arm around you. Stay here, or full bind. Clasp your hands behind your hips. Keep opening up your top shoulder up. Keep legs strong. Shift some of your weight toward your back leg. Take one more breath. And release the pose. Both hands down to the floor. Frame your front foot. Square your hips. Low lunge. Walk your hands forward. Lift your back leg up. Standing split. Balance. Move your arms back. On your next inhale, come up to standing. Hug your left knee into chest. Extend your leg here and bend your knee 2 more times. Extend your left leg forward and bend. Last time, extend and bend. Shift your left leg back. Come back into lunge. Step back, arms up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, lower both hands down on the inside of your foot. Heel toe your right foot out to the right. Lower your forearms down. Take few breaths here. Rock forward and back few times. And coming to a forearm plank. Transition so that you put your left forearm parallel to the short edge of the mat. Stack your feet over one another. Extend top arm up over your head. Going with full circles with the top arm. 5 circles. Just one more. And we'll lower all the way down onto the stomach. Bend both of your knees. This time, reach to hold your feet. Bring your heels close to your hips to begin with. And just notice how you feel. Do you feel any quad stretch here? And then press your feet onto your hands to lift your shoulders a little bit, still keeping your legs to the floor. And breathe here. Notice how you feel. And if your low back feels pretty good, you can lift your knees tiny bit off the floor as well. And don't overdo it here. Engage your glutes and your legs as you lift. And notice how your body tilts forward and back with your breath. One more deep inhale here in this bow pose. And exhale. Release any effort, lower all the way down. Take a moment. And once you're ready, shift back to child's pose. Go slowly. In your child's pose, walk both hands to the right to stretch the left side of your body. Take a breath. Exhale out. Inhale back through center. Walk your hands to the other side. Take a breath. Inhale back to center. Roll yourself forward, downward facing dog. Head of your feet. Bend one knee, bend the other. Shake your head, yes and no. Here, extend your left leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hips. Stay here or flip your dog. Lift your hips up high. Breath in. Exhale. Three-legged dog. Lift your leg up. Step your foot forward between your hands. Low lunge. Look forward. And slowly walk your hands more forward. Lift your back leg. Standing split. Breathe here. And once you find your balance, extend your arms back in line with your torso. Inhale, rise up. Right knee into chest, arms up. Inhale, step back, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Open up your hips, widen your stance if you need to. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. One last time, reverse warrior. And coming to a side angle, extend your top arm over your head. Maybe slide your left hand down on the inside of the left foot. Work toward the bind, maybe wrap top arm over and around you. Maybe clasp your hands. Whatever you are, keep on opening up this top shoulder upwards and toward the ceiling, keeping strong legs. 3 full breaths. Slowly release the pose, lower both hands down. Frame your front foot. Walk your hands a little more forward. Lift your back leg up. Standing split. Move your arms alongside of your torso. Variation of warrior three. And as you inhale, come up to standing knee to chest. On your next inhale, straighten your right leg. And exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. And again, straighten the leg. Bend your knee. Softly step back. High lunge. Open up your hips, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. As you exhale, cartwheel both hands down. Inside your left foot, wiggle your left leg to the left. And lower forearms all the way down. And breathe here. Deep breaths in and out. Rock a few times forward and back. Prepare for a side plank onto your right forearm. So right forearm will line up with the short edge of the mat. Hop your feet one over the other. Extend your top arm up. Take a full breath. And as you exhale, move your arm in a full circle, forward and down. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, full circle, forward and down. 3 more circles like this. Last time. And we'll lower all the way down onto the stomach. And we'll just straight up push to child's pose. Take a breath. Exhale out. And as you inhale, roll yourself forward, sway your legs around, and come to have a seat with your legs in front of you. Sit up tall. Roll your shoulders down and away. Place your hands slightly ahead of you and see if you can sustain a tall back without rounding. Tall back, walk feet tiny bit wider. And now place both hands slightly to the right. Framing your right foot, point your right toes. And you're going to start lifting this leg up and down. Very controlled and engaged. And we want here to work simultaneously the hip flexors and the core. So see if you can exhale to lift your leg up. Inhale to lower. You can go slower or faster. Keep on lifting the leg up. Keep on pointing the toes. You should start feeling your whole quad. Really working hard here for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Roll shoulders down and away. Lean slightly forward. This time frame your left thigh. Point your left toes. And start lifting your leg here. Really engage leg. Again, slower or faster pace. Just find the rhythm of your own to work both hip flexors and core. Keep on going. We'll do another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, shake it up. Place your hands firmly down right behind you. Yes. Now, bend your knees a little bit. That's what I thought. Just a little bit. Digging your heels to the floor. Squeeze your glutes and lift your hips up. Inhale here. As you exhale, send your hips as far back as you can. Walk your hands even more, a little bit more forward. Plant them firmly down and see if you can lift your hips off the floor. Lift your hips up. And now bend the knees. Lift it up into reverse table. Send your hips back. See if you can keep it off the floor. Lift the hips up. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Keep the hips off the floor as much as you can. And keep on rocking like this, forward and back into reverse table in this lift up. So here, if you have blocks, you can put your hands on a block, and that will really help lift your hips up. Like my glute is definitely sliding onto the mat here. Let's go for another 5 more. Lift and reverse table. Lift and reverse table. Let's go for a last 3 and 2. Last one. Keep the hips lifted and hold. Keep squeezing the glutes for 3, 2, and 1. Finally, lower hips down. Lower yourself all the way down onto your back. Hug your knees into chest. And just rock a few times side to side. Relax your shoulders. Extend your arms out wide. And twist, move both knees to the right. Turn your gaze to the left. Rest your right arm over your top knee. Deep breaths in and out. Next inhale, slowly come back to center and switch sides. Twist the other way. Turn your gaze in the opposite way of the knees. Left hand on top of the top knee. Relax. In the next inhale, come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest and again press your low back firmly down onto the floor. Now here, press your knees close to you and then resist the knees coming toward your chest with your hands. Keep on pressing, press tight without letting your low back to pop off the floor. This is a form of a dead bug. Very good core exercise. On your next inhale, extend your right leg, left arm. We did it in the beginning. We're going to do it now again, but this time with the engagement. Pressing knee and hand toward one another. Inhale, extend the left set of limbs. Exhale, bring knee and hand in contact, pressing against each other. Inhale, extend the opposite set of limbs. Exhale, bring them together. Inhale, extend. Exhale together, switch sides. Throughout the whole time, keep pressing low back down to the floor. Keep on going for another 3 on each side. 2. Last one. Come back to center and final figure 4. Place your left ankle on top of the right thigh. Hug your right knee into your chest and just relax here. Let go of any effort. Relax your whole body, relax your hips, relax your face and your jaw. Maybe rock a few times side to side. Just enjoy the hip stretch. Gently release the figure four and switch sides. Figure four on the other side. Again, close your eyes, hug knees into chest, and breathe. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale out. Release the clasp of the hands. Extend your legs all the way down and settle for your Shavasana. Make this Shavasana as comfortable as possible. Maybe extend your legs up at the wall or use any other props you have around you. And just breathe. Just rest. And gently start deepening your breath. Start adding little movements with your fingers and your toes, your wrists and ankles. Extend your arms back behind you for a full body stretch. And softly hug your knees into your chest. And roll yourself to a side. Take a moment laying on a side. Take this opportunity to give thanks to yourself, to your body. And once you're ready, prop yourself up into a seat. Sit up tall with your shoulders down and away, keeping your eyes closed, palms together in front of your sternum to honor ourselves, each other, and this practice. Namaste. Thank you for being here.